The true beginning of the new year. We're not talking about January 1st. We're talking about opening night at Moon Speedway for the 5th consecutive year. One of the most exciting seasons we've seen on tap, too. Changes to Moon Speedway, other tracks, and most importantly, the new point system, the Gauntlet, as it's coming to be known.
It's really exciting. What we're going to do is have 14 regular season races. A driver has to win one of those races and get a total of 21 points to get into the Gauntlet or the playoff style, which is 6 races. Now that second portion of the year, drivers have to win 2 of those races, but the points leader from the regular season only has to win 1 of those races to get into the championship event, which will be the 21st race of the year.
It's all about awarding that consistency. This was a big challenge for the league. They didn't want to have, that one guy lead the points all year and then have no reward for it.
Exactly.
This puts emphasis on being consistent throughout the year and building towards a championship run.
It also puts a lot of emphasis on wins early in the year. We want to see those drivers battling it out for first place all the time, not just winning early and then sitting back, and then again, not just, waiting to win late. We want racing to be exciting all throughout the year, and that's why we have this tiered system.
And talking about winning late, no more green-white checkers this year. I'm ridiculously excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah.
Last 5 laps of a race, no more cautions. Whatever happens, happens. I think we could see some debate there with the drivers, though.
Yeah, it could cause a fight out on the track.
Let's hope.
We'll see how that plays out. It's definitely going to be really exciting because there won't be constant stoppages near the end of the race. It should make more exciting viewing for you at home.
Also, we got, the new Swickley Heights International Speedway, high-class racing.
Intermediate track.
Just like the Shipping Raceway Park. The biggest noticeable change, though, the differences to the backstretch at Moon Speedway. 2 more additional full-size truck tires have been added.
It's a lot more defined. It should make for some better racing and keep the cars in the track, which is definitely something that can reduce cautions, or at least red flag conditions on the racetrack.
And also, we know you're listening out there, Mud Guy RC, the official sponsor of Three Rivers RC.
Yeah, we want to give a big shout out to him. You'll see on the track here later today a very exciting banner and it's a sponsorship poster that he has provided us with. So a great thanks to him. Now, Bill, how about those storylines heading into today? What does Chad Lindberner and Steve Brown have to do to bounce back to relatively underwhelming end of the year last year?
Well, this new championship format it is built for Chad Lindberner. They've never really been all that great throughout the year, but they have shown great signs of strength at points in the year to run for the championship. And especially after coming off of last season, that big win in the season finale. And Steve Brown, the heartbreaking loss, crashing by himself in turn 1.
Yeah.
We're going to see how that team can avoid those negative thoughts and, repeating something like that. Got to get over that slump.
All right, and we've seen practice, so who's your pick for today?
For today, I got to be honest with you, Bill Steinbach. That team looks fast. They've got all their major mechanical failures fixed. They've got a fresh set of tires. That team's ready to go. But if it's not Bill, I honestly think Chad Lindberner, that team has been under the radar all throughout testing.
Speaking of Bill's car, I know that he did some work on the axle. If you viewers remember, we'll show some clips here while we're talking, but his axle continually fell off towards the end of the year. What did he do to fix that? Because the league was about to limit him on the amount of times he could fix that during a race, which, by the way, is now limited to 4 in total for all the drivers in every race.
That team, they got a new rear-end U-joint assembly, which goes directly into the transmission. Probably one of the biggest wear parts in the car. Every time you accelerate, the torque just goes right there. And there's a little itty-bitty pin that holds it in. Obviously, it broke, but they've got it fixed, and they're ready to go for the year.
Yes, and we're ready to go as well. So we'll head trackside for today's Invocations.